Welcome back to the next episode of Valkyria Chronicles. Today we'll be continuing chapter 16, and contrary to usual, I did not live record my reaction. This is recorded afterwards. So I'm pretty much watching the video with you guys, and I already know what's gonna happen. But damn, Alicia's going in for the kill as a Valkyria. Getting absolutely nailed by cannon shots. By Welkin! Doom. Yeah, no, she's a beast. Very much a beast. Why did she throw the thing? She can shoot things with it, so why throw it? That I do not get. Is she now? Looks pretty alive to me. Pretty alive to me.
What? That blue flame, she wouldn't. Fool! What does she think to do? Sacrifice herself and take the Marmota down with her? Fine. 45 degrees to port. All ahead full. Now! Alicia!
Welkin! Why are you here? Leave! I'm destroying the Marmota. Only I can do it. I'm one life. My death could save a whole country!
Alicia, you're wrong. You could destroy them with your power. But that's not real victory. Real victory is something we must claim for ourselves without relying on your power.
I can't. Welkin, I can't. Valkyrian blood runs in my veins. I'm not human like you are.
You're right. It's true that you have powers that we don't have. But so what? You're still yourself, Alicia. Kind. Bright. A future baker. Alicia, has any of that changed? You may be Valkyria, but you're still the same girl.
Welkin,
You mean so much to me, Alicia. I will not let you come to harm. I will protect you. Alicia, I love you.
Welkin.
Alicia, once this war is finished, will you be with me? I would be with you, together, always.
Yes, always.
And these guys are cute together. Finally, they're actually doing something with their feelings. We've been watching that for ages, just waiting.
Ooh, you're making me blush over here. But, you sure that's wise? You know, this being a combat zone and all.
Hey!
Just look at the happy couple. And I get the big scoop. That is, I would if it were anyone else. But for you two, well, I'll keep my big mouth shut. Just this once, you hear?
Alicia, welcome back.
Thank you. All of you. I missed you so.
You dropped this, boss.
So, Welkin, we'll hear your orders.
We go to hunt the Marmota. We'll head straight for Randgrease. All right, everyone. Let's get moving.
And with that said, we will continue to chapter 17. Let's watch these cutscenes and get ready for the Battle of the Bridge, which is another long ass fight. So in that fight I should have fast forwarded every opponent's turn, but not my own, because I do believe my own are actually useful to watch. Well, the opponent's isn't, because, well, the opponent will do what they do.
Good. Once we cross that, Randgrease is just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
And, yeah, I actually have decisions to make and will inform you, or try to inform you during this,
The enemy is deployed, blocking the bridge.
of those decisions. And we're once again at the bridge. And it seems that we're finally battling Eren Yeager. Wait, no, that's Attack on Titan. Wrong series. Very much wrong series. But yeah, we're at this bridge again. We fought here before. And we will fight here again. It's gonna be a completely different battle than last time.
We'll show them what the tank brigade's made of.
I do believe the entire interview thing started with the attack on this bridge, but sort of. But first we'll be visiting Valdio. Like he knows he's wrong. And I get why he did it. He's a the ends justify the means kind of guy.
I don't get it. How did two squad leaders wind up in a fight? Thought you were friends.
And it doesn't mean he's right.
What I did to him. Now this is supposed to be solitary. Leave me alone, would you?
Just don't do anything stupid for the next 10 days.
Yeah. Like, I get why he did it.
I figured we'd be friends as old men. I still wish that were possible.
But her methods, or his methods, are simply wrong. He could have talked with her, could have discussed it.
I can't deny the feeling that Galia needs power to survive either. I hope we get the chance to talk this out.
Yeah. That's a problem, ain't it? That is a problem. Well, for now, let's deploy our people. We need Largo here, because he needs to take out a tank in the first turn. And if we don't take it out, that would become a very, very fucking hard to actually deal with. Ah, well. Let's continue our setup. Rosie will be here, but she won't do a lot of useful things, I believe. It's pretty much yeah, normal setup. Getting ready for everything. And let's go!
Our target is Jaeger's tank. Stay sharp, Sevens. Squad 7, move out.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Very rough.
Rule 1 of hunting is to conserve conserve your energy while driving the prey into a corner. Enjoy wasting your strength struggling in vain against my unassailable tank.
Yeah, I think I ignored.
The look of those defenses, they really don't want us crossing that bridge.
They've set up a whole bunch of camps. Plus, Jaeger's come in. This one's not gonna be easy, Sevens.
I think I ignored Jaeger's tank until the very end. For now, I'm taking a peek at the field. At the southeastern part of the map, there is a base camp with a lot of people there, but they don't really do much until the very end. So for now, first the Edelweiss will move in position and make sure Largo will have a space to run to and shoot at the bloody tank. Because if I can get the guy I'm aiming for now out of cover, I can shoot him later with Alicia or another scout and make sure Largo has a free shot at the tank, so he can kill it. And there we go with Alicia. Like I said, she needs to run around, get into position, kill that guy and move on. It's quite a run, so I do think Largo will have to move twice or thrice, maybe even 4 times to actually get this, which is rough. But yeah, here's the blockade still in the bloody way. So Alicia, you can do this. It's only 3 headshots and she nails it. Good shit. Good shit. I also will be leveling up after this in between episodes. Because, well, yeah, it's gonna be needed, I think. And now Largo will move. He will have his triple run. So that's a thing. That's very much a thing. Run. Which cost me a lot of moves, but it's kind of needed. Because if I don't get rid of that tank now, I might lose the Edelweiss. Because there's a lot of things that are going to be aiming at the Edelweiss at this point in time. So Largo needs to take out this tank. Also, this one tank is the one thing that keeps me in my corner. So if Largo didn't destroy it, I wouldn't be able to properly mobilize across the battlefield. Which now thankfully I can. Because now I've got the entire north side to move around in without interference. This is where Monthly comes in. He will try and take care of anyone that needs to be taken care of. Because that guy is the last one that prevents me from entering the roofs. And if I can get on the roofs, I'll prevent the sniper, lancer and anti-tank weaponry. Which I'd quite like to prevent. But first we need Monthly back in cover. As that's where he belongs. Sit down with Rosie and keep an eye on that southern street or that northern street. It doesn't really matter. I need them both because that's the area I need to watch. So Susie will move, but not towards that area. She will go towards the roof and take out the sniper and take out this dude. Because if I can take out the sniper and this dude, I'm in the clear even more with movement. It's easier to stop my soldiers wherever I need them to stop. It's necessary. Also, I need to capture the camps. And she did a good job at that.
Good. That should preclude further backup and repairs to Jaeger's tank in this area. Keep it up and take out the other camps.
This battle is very methodical, as you need to capture camp by camp. And it's hard to just do an all-out assault. It's almost impossible. Like, I wouldn't be able to do it. Now let's get Susie in here. I probably should have checked if I could also take out the cannon, but I was so focused on taking out the sniper and seeing only 2 hits. I knew I should. I know I want to. For now she will hide. because I don't want her to get shot at by the street from a tank or anything like that. So I'm looking around to see what I can do. I can try and take that thing down, but I don't think it's aimed for the Edelweiss, so I'm simply gonna try and shoot this one with Susie, but unfortunately it takes 9 shots to destroy. So it's easier to simply kill that guy over there, and hopefully I'll make the 3 shots so he's dead, which we do. Good shit, Susie. And with that in mind, I can capture this guy and get my ass back into safety again, while she looks onwards. And now we'll skip to the enemy's turn. Good luck. And Susie does her thing, and now we're back again. Yeah, I didn't notice that yet because I haven't shot at the tank. Yeah, I'm taking care of the camps, one at a time. Right now we're moving. Can't do everything, not at once. Though we need to get rid of that soldier on the left, on the that came from the south side. But first we need to repair the Edelweiss, because in the enemy's last turn they did a number to it. And I want it at full health, which it isn't from one repair. So I might do a second repair, and I think I do. Also Carl needs to be in cover. Alicia, you're gonna move up, and hopefully together with Susie you're able to kill the fucking anti-tank gun, because now there's 2 people shooting, and 2 people with 7 shots should be able to shoot 9 shots, right? Right? Right. There we go, and thank God we're able to, else that might become a different problem. For now I'll move Alicia towards the staircase, get a quick view of the map to see if there's anything weird in particular, and she'll remain in cover right here, making sure no one enters that staircase. With that said, I need that guy dead, and I need to capture this camp. So I'm gonna get Nancy in there, my favorite little psychopath, and just simply execute this guy. We only need 1 shot, and as usual Nancy delivers. Yes, yippee, you little psycho. She moves to collect that corpse and to see if she can hold a position that's, well, advantageous. Let's just keep it at that. Although I do not believe this is an advantageous position for her, it at least makes sure no one will move across the street, although the Edelweiss was already doing that. But now we can get Rosie up and ahead as well, and she can take care of that anti-tank gun around the corner. And if she does, that would be fucking great. I would love that. Can she? 15 headshots. Is she able to, or will she fail? I believe in you, Rosie, but not enough. She failed, which threw a wrench in my plans, as I really did not want her to fail. Right there. I really needed her to succeed, actually. But I guess now Montley will have to come in action once again. He needs to take 1 shot at the bloody thing to destroy it. So I'm not gonna take the risk to move too closely. I'm just gonna shoot it once and, yeah, hopefully get the shot to destroy it, which I do. And now I can position Montley in a way that prevents the enemy soldiers on encroaching on my land and my territory. Because, well, as you can see, they are there on the other side, and now I've got a big hallway to just aim down and fire. I don't have to deal with this tank yet, as it will come towards me. But it is scary, and Montley will remain in position to actually do something with that. Next up, we'll repair more of the Edelweiss, as it needs to be repaired. And yeah, I want to keep it at full health for this entire fight, because it's just such a dangerous fight. So much damage can get done to my tanks in like one go. I need it to be full health. I can't get more soldiers yet, because I do need a lancer. But for now the Shamrock will move forward and start dealing with this tank. Let's see how many shots it takes. 4 for the gun and 7 for the body. That sucks. That means I need to shoot this thing 7 times. That will take forever to clear. So I'm moving the Shamrock back, hopefully out of range, so I don't have to repair it. And now I'm gonna have a quick look to see what else is useful. And let's be real, Largo is slow as sin, so it's useful to move him in a way that he can be useful as soon as possible. So yeah, he's gonna move up here, have a quick look around, see if he can kill someone or at least damage someone, which he can try, but he fails, which is a-okay. I did not expect him to do anything, and now we'll simply stand next to Susie before moving around the building to get to the fucking staircase. And we're back to our turn. It seems like we have a lot to do still and a lot of ground to cover. But at least the enemy was kind enough to move towards me. It does also mean that I need to put my ass to a wall in a bit. But first I need to clear the smoke, because I can't take that camp if I don't clear the smoke. And yeah, that's what I have to do. And now I need to move my ass backwards, because if I don't, I will get shot in the ass. And that's something we do not want. I also see the bloody Shamrock's ass in the distance, but that's of no concern for me. Right now, Carl needs to get his shit together, kill this guy, but he can't. A fucking waste of space, Carl. I know your only use is repairs, I guess. Go hide behind the tank. Fucking hell, he needed to kill that guy. That throws a wrench in my plans. But, oh well, it is what it is. Oh Jesus. I forgot that guy was there. Rosie will have to kill him, which is quite easy. Thank God. And now she will keep this flank open. Or actually closed, kind of. Anyone that tries to approach from this side again will get fucked by Rosie. Which they might enjoy, but I hope not. And Nancy can take the shot from a distance, as usual. My perfect little psychopath gets the kill and does what she does best. Fucking murder people. Hide from the tank and keep an eye on this pathway as well. That way I have control over the east side for myself, and I'm moving towards the west side. Now let's get the Shamrock in action, as it needs its ass to move. Like it needs to not be. I was hoping I could enter that little path, but I can't. Because then I could have flanked really fucking hard. But I can't, so I'll just take the shot here. Still needs like 5 shots, so I won't be killing this tank anytime soon. But at least the Shamrock's in a more defensive position with its front exposed instead of its ass, which is good, very good. Let's get Monthly some action. I need to kill the Lancers, because else they can shoot at the Edelweiss in the ass, and I don't want that. But on the other hand, I do have that lane covered, and I also need to grab the camps. So let's see if Susie can deliver on this. Good shit. She aims from the building like a sniper, kills, And we move on. Question is though, will she make it without absolutely getting shot? And I was thinking maybe I take the other side of the building to go down, maybe this one. But this is where we'll see if she can run around the tank. And well, it hurt like a bitch, but she made it. And that's when she discovered that there's another person there. Which is not as intended. Because I want to capture this camp. And to capture it I need to kill this fuck. So I'm gonna give Susie another turn, which is not quite as planned, but oh well. And I'll just fucking murder this dude. 6 shots, 6 headshots should be doable. And it is, thank God. Else I would have been fucked. So yeah, let's occupy this camp. So I can make sure I'm not gonna get more reinforcement on my ass. Yeah, I know. I did it. Indeed. We only need 2 more camps. And they are within reach. Oh, and Susie needs to move her ass. Might as well grab this corpse while she has the movement. But yeah, this is a dangerous position to be in with her. But I'll keep her here so she can keep an eye on the camp so they can't recover it. And reclaim it. Now let's see what else is pertinent to do. Might as well get Nadine in on the action. Yep, rear guard, good girl. Get that rear in action. But for now I'll pair her up with Monthly so I can shoot at this Lancer, making sure the Edelweiss's ass is covered. And anyone that tries to enter this strait, they will get shot. And yeah, can't go over there. I wanted to see if I could pinch her, but it's just a straight shot now. Which is good, which is fine. And let's continue our fight. There is smoke on that point once more. And there's a sniper in the middle of the road. So I need the Edelweiss to clear the fucking smoke. But first I need to blow up that tank. Because the Edelweiss is the only one that's available to do it. But I didn't get the one shot. And that's actually a bummer because now I have to use the Edelweiss 3 times, once for smoke, once for and twice for destruction of tank. And I kinda only wanted to use it twice, once for destruction of tank and once for the smoke. But that aside, I will move forward, making sure that also no one can actually advance on the camp to my left. Because well, if they can, then they could grab it back, and I don't want them to be able to grab it back. So that's the thing. That aside, I do believe the Edelweiss or the Shamrock actually needs some repairs. So we're gonna repair the shit out of that thing because it took a fucking beating, as you can see. Holy hell. Yeah, no, that's let's keep Nadine here as well. She can take cover behind the Shamrock, but just like the Edelweiss, I'd like to keep the Shamrock completely full health. Because well, if a Lancer gets down, then I can recover him. I can get him back. If one of the tanks goes, if the Edelweiss goes, I'm fucked either way. And if the Shamrock goes, it's still a shitty situation for me. So let's see, do I get far enough? I do believe so. I hope I hit someone, which I do, which is great. But it's still quite quite a difficult situation, as I now need to take out 3 people and the tank to properly capture that camp. And I don't know if Alicia will be able to do it. But I will die trying. And at least killing this guy will help. Especially since he's a simple one-shot. Which I like. But I do also realize that I won't be able to actually capture the camp. So I'll just hide behind these rocks in safety. That way, I'm sure she won't get killed. That aside, last movement is for Largo, getting him closer to the tanks so he can actually do something. He looks from here, see how much an attack does. If he could hit the tank or the sniper. Let's see if we double tank damage does nothing against the sniper, but we miss anyway. So that's a bummer and a shame for our turn, but well, we'll still use his movement to get to the stairs, so we can do more next round. And we're back. It seems that the enemy has done our job for us, as Susie was able to shoot someone trying to attack, and the Edelweiss stopped these two guys in their tracks, which, let's be real, cost them their lives, which I'm very, very happy with. Also means I still need to keep the Edelweiss in position. There is smoke on the others, on the one camp again, which isn't great. But well, I want to shoot this guy, but the lantern is in the way, so I have to move. Which means Carl's takes some shots, and I was very afraid he would miss all his shots again, or most of his shots, meaning he would die. But he didn't. He's gonna hide behind the Edelweiss like the good boy he is. And we're gonna continue with him so he can heal up the Edelweiss. Because again, if he gets downed, it's not a problem. But if the Edelweiss goes down, we lose. Straight up lose. And I don't want Carl to get killed, but I wouldn't be sad if he got downed. So that's really the difference here. That aside, Alicia needs to go and claim this camp. But as I walked in, I thought I could claim it, but I forgot there was still one dude here. Which I remembered now, and I'm gonna start running around to see if I can find the bastard. Which I can't seem to. Which is a bit of a bummer. And I don't spot him with grenade checks either. So I'm just gonna be running around here till I find him. And there he is! That was unexpected for me, to actually find him this quickly. Or quickly, I did run around for quite a bit. But yeah, I blew him to Kingdom Come. And now I need to run from the tank, which hurts. And yeah, Alicia's in danger. At this point I realized, right, I need to take care of the dude. I need to get a Largo in position to destroy the tank, but before I can grab the camp, I need to destroy the tank. So I need to move Largo's ass as far as I can. But I also need to, you know, live. Quick check to see how many shots I need to make. And, well, that's not a lot of damage. I only damaged the fucking cannon. Or not the cannon, the gun. And this is where I realized that unless I do something a little more strategic, I would not be able to grab this point or destroy the fucking tank. And this is where I realized that I need to smoke it up again. Meaning I probably won't grab the point, but I at least will be able to blow up the tank. That does also mean that reinforcements will be a pain in my ass. As they will come and try and fuck up Largo and Alicia, who will have no cover and no backup, as they are too far north. So I really need to get Largo in position, make sure I can kill that fucking tank, using the smoke to my advantage. Which, looking at it now, I don't think I actually need it, or I needed it further ahead. But well, I thought maybe I can't make it. I have to shoot anyway, or I can't shoot anyway. Might as well aim for the cannon again, the gun. Trying to make sure that if this shot failed, I at least could blow up the bloody gun. But it did go well. I blew up the fucking tank, and now Largo is in the open and fucked. Good luck. And we're back again. It seems they have gotten us really bad. They did some damage to us. But I'm gonna clear this smoke out first and foremost and take that point. I was able to do some damage, which is great. And now I just need to move the Edelweiss in position to actually do something. But, as I will learn later on, putting him here is a mistake. But I will tell you in a bit why. But in short, the tank will move around and fuck it in the ass. And once it does that, well, you know where tanks their weak points are by now. So this was actually a big mistake, and I do not recommend it. That aside, we are getting Nancy the fuck out of here, because apparently she got very hurt very quickly. And we want Nancy to live. We like her alive. Very much alive. That aside, now Carl gets the opportunity to actually do something useful, and he whiffs it again. Carl is not the MVP this game. He needs to fall back and just let other people handle everything. Honestly, he just needs to sit his ass down and stay quiet. That aside, now Susie can do hopefully something useful and go and take that camp. Susie has been an MVP in the past few games, which I really like. Also, I did notice when moving around that I need to kill this Lancer, else it will also fuck the Edelweiss in the ass, and well, I still don't have to tell you why that's a bad thing. So yeah, but Susie has taken him out of cover and will now hide with Alicia. As soon enough, once all the points are taken, this will become a tank battle, and there's no place for scouts in a tank battle. But that aside, Alicia does pick up this kill and is able to capture this camp. However, I did still make that mistake to put the Edelweiss' ass towards the wrong direction. I should have put it against the wall. But yeah, that's 3 camps for us. Only 1 to go, and it should be captured fairly quickly. I will keep Alicia here just in case she needs to do something. But yeah, then I remembered this is too dangerous. That tank will come around the corner and simply blow her to smithereens. Might as well just hide her ass. You know, make sure she won't be harmed. The side there is still this Lancer, which I wanted dead. And not really someone that can properly do it. So I need to be careful and think. Because, well, there's a lot of people that can come into action right now. And even Rosie might get shot. But at least I realized the Edelweiss isn't in a great position. And yeah, I need to shoot this fucker. I also saw 10 shots is too much, but would it be better if I came closer? And with only 2 headshots needed, yes it would be. That aside, the Edelweiss whiffs again, or at least I whiff again. The Edelweiss hasn't whiffed yet, but just like Carl, it's not going according to plan. Speaking of not going according to plan, Carl is gonna finish it off. I have the utmost trust that he can, or at least heal the Edelweiss up to proper standards, which is what we need right now. Very much so. Only 2 movements left. Way too many enemies to deal with. Might as well start moving someone, and in this case it's gonna be Rosie, because I don't want her to get blown to Kingdom Come. So yeah, she's gonna be here around the corner, or at least out of sight from the tank. which I very much prefer. And now I just need someone to finish off that damned Lancer. And I'm picking Susie because she has been having a great track record this game, but even she can't pick up the kill, which I find very frustrating. So I have to move her, and I will move her towards this camp to make sure no one can run over from the other camp and take it. This does put her in danger. Alright, here we go again. It seems a lot of misfiring and just shenanigans have happened in between our rounds, especially by the enemy. They almost got to kill Carl, but they barely fucked it up, barely. But Susie did do a good job. She did put in some shots, but not enough to actually deter anyone. That aside, I do want another Lancer, so I'm calling upon Walter. As you see, with the Edelweiss being damaged again, Carl has his job to do. We need that thing repaired, and except for that he can keep hiding behind it. So far the tank has moved only a little bit, which is fine, but we do want to take over that other camp, and I don't know yet how, because we do need to put a full assault on it if we want to take it. And I guess Rosie is going to be part of that. Because at this point I think if I put her correctly I might be able to take both of them down with one firestorm. Only 3 bullets to the head is what's necessary. I believe she should be able to do this, but all the bullets phase through the second guy. So that didn't do anything useful. Except of course kill one Lancer, but yeah, I wasn't in need to kill a Lancer. That aside, the Shamrock is moving towards the point, and I completely miss that Lancer that's to the right. Like when I was playing I did not notice them. So I just went for it and blew it up knowing the smoke would be gone, hoping I could kill someone, and I positioned it in a way that no one can run from it. This is the moment I noticed the bloody Lancer, so I need Nadine to kill him. Because if I don't, or if she doesn't, the Shamrock will be blown up. And that's something we do not want. So I'd have to use as many points as necessary to kill this guy. Thankfully, Nadine isn't Carl and doesn't disappoint, and she murders the fucker outright. That aside, she will hide behind the Shamrock, just like Carl is doing with the Edelweiss, and I need to position my other units, knowing that I want to take the camp, and a full frontal assault is happening. That aside, I also know that how many of them are out of cover, the better it is for me, as they will be shot. That aside, Montley is getting hit quite hard, and I don't think I'll be able to save Rosie, so Montley needs to keep this straight. That aside, it's time to see what anyone else can do. Most of them are out of cover now, and the Shamrock will try and finish some of them off and put all of them out of cover. This way no one is safe in their camp. I position the Shamrock slightly better, making sure its ass is safe. That aside, here I also fuck up by not putting the Edelweiss with its butt to a wall. And that was a brutal round for us, and not in a positive way. Multiple of our soldiers have gone down there. It's a slaughter, which I do not like. I quite need need my soldiers, especially in that strait. It's where they kept mostly, well, safe. And yeah, both of them getting absolutely demolished like that isn't great for me. But that aside, I am able to save their lives, thankfully, and I will recover from this. But it was a hard one, and I hate that I wasn't able to reach monthly in the same movement. But I will use that extra movement to do it. So yeah, let's hope it's enough. Because now Nadine can get some shots in, which she most definitely will. And in the absolute hope I'd be able to kill him. However, he ducks out of the way like a fucking wimp, and now I feel fucked. So I make her turn a corner so that the lancers hopefully won't be able to reach her. And the Shamrock's up next. He needs to get rid of the fucking smoke so I can actually capture this point. Because the moment I capture this camp, I should be able to deal with the tank quite easily and quickly. As it's just shoot, 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 armor gone, shoot, 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 tank gone. It's not the hardest part in the world. But as you can see, they have moved towards the Edelweiss quite a lot and towards that base camp. So the Edelweiss will now move to make sure that that camp is safe. And with Walter there not in cover, I need a good attack. So I'm hoping to try and get these three all shot to bits. It seems at least one lived, but apparently it's two, which isn't part of the plan. So I need Susie to take care of at least one of them, and she does, of course, her usual Susie way. She isn't quite as effective as Nancy is, but she is doing really well, and I like it. But with that, I am considering, like, what do I need to do now? How will I do it? Do I need to move Susie? Do I keep her here? How will the rest of this go? But eventually, I should decide to let her go, because I do believe I want to keep her here, which I do, because it's still a good point to have. That side, Alicia is going in for the kill on the other guy, to make sure that they can't actually escape, because if they do escape, that would suck for me, and they only need one shot to the head, which is what I did. Good shit, Alicia, keep it up. Now I need you to take some cover somewhere, somehow, not in that direction preferably, but I don't know what direction it is either. I do think this is a mistake, as the tank can quite easily move and shoot me to Kingdom Come. I can't use the Shamrock anymore at this point, so I just need to, I need to kill a Lancer. And the rear guard is up and running again. Gotta love Nadine her rear. Wait, what? No, but she only needs 2 shots, and apparently she does succeed, but I was afraid she was pulling a Carl. But I should not doubt her. She is great at what she does. Murder and repairs. That's it for now. Let's continue our fight. It's our turn again. I do not believe anyone was knocked down. And this is the point where we get Rosie back, because I do wish to have that point again. And as usual, Shamrock gets rid of the smoke, hoping to actually hit someone, but apparently there was no one there. Which is thanks to my own lack of paying attention that I missed that. That aside, it's only two guys there anyway, so they're quite easy to shoot. But I need to repair the Shamrock first. Like, yes, it should be easy to kill these fucks, but at the same time, I do want my Shamrock to be healed. So, yeah, that's the thing. can't quite occupy it yet because the guy is still on square, so Nadine will repair the sandbags and take cover behind them, making sure they can't properly move without getting bullets in their asses. Which is good for me. I want them to have bullets in their asses. That aside, it seems the Edelweiss might be in trouble.
We've done it, sir! All Imperial camps are now in our hands! All right, now Jaeger can't repair damage done to that tank. Now's our chance. Everybody, concentrate fire on Jaeger's tank!
And there we go, we can focus on Jaeger's tank now, which isn't really that exciting. The Edelweiss's attack wasn't either. So yeah, we are gonna move this along slightly, try and get as many people as I can into safe positions where the tanks won't fuck them up. Also, I still need to kill this guy, the Lancer. But thanks to Alicia's undodgeable shot, that should be quite easy. And she still missed quite a bit. I mean, about 50%. But oh well, she is forgiven because she does give me extra movement. And I quite enjoy extra movement. That's something I really like. A lot. So yeah, now I'm looking around, what's the last person I need to move? And it's gonna be Largo. And Largo is gonna get his first shot off. After that it's the tank's move. So let's see what the tank does. But first, Largo, you hide, big boy, you hide. As best you can. And the tank didn't seem to do that much, so we're all in safety, at least mostly. But we need to get the Shamrock in position, because he can shoot that tank in the ass from this direction, but the Edelweiss is in the way, so I do regret not using the Edelweiss first, because that would save me a lot of trouble. But oh well, the Shamrock will move its ass to cut off any escape plan from the other tank, from Jaeger. And yeah, I'm at this point considering if I can kill the tank this turn or not, as I need to shoot it in the ass and I don't know if I've got enough shots. And then I realized, no I do not, as I still need to get rid of the armor. And yeah, the armor protects its ass quite well, and I wonder why not every tank does it. But it should have to do with overheating. But apparently Jaeger's tank doesn't overheat, which I find to be a plot point, but oh well. That aside, Walter will try and fuck up the Lupus armor, Jaeger's tank, and he will hide again to try and keep himself safe. Because I need him to be safe, same with everyone else. I need as many people to be as safe as possible. Because, well, at this point it's a tank battle and all the other soldiers are simply in the way, unless they are lancers or engineers to repair. And Carl is an engineer, even though he's been getting fucked a lot. So that aside, putting him behind a wall to keep him safe from Jaeger. Now I know I can do another shot with the Edelweiss and still be safe, which is good to know. And I'm considering using Largo now, which I will. It's 2 shots, he has 3, should be enough. I am afraid of the machine gun fire, but it seems I do not have to worry about that, thankfully. For now, I will shoot with him twice and will end the turn afterwards, because yeah, simply shooting at the tank ain't that exciting. I have pretty much won, unless I fuck up with the Edelweiss and get shot in the ass. And yeah, do you think I'd do that?
First, you got through this tank's armor. I can see how you could have bested Gregor and Selvaria. But the guts of this tank are still untouched. The real battle begins now!
And we were able to take out the armor thanks to Largo. Good shit. And, well, it's gonna become a chase again. As you can see, I did skip some music through my turn, but that's mostly because someone died and I had to pick them up real quick. That's, which isn't that interesting anymore. At this point I've mostly won. And yeah, she can go and run and hide and do whatever. A little dance over here. Like, as you can see, I have no idea where I need to put her. I was just like scouting around to see if I found a lost enemy, which I didn't. So yeah, with that said, I'd go and shoot that thing with Walter. Let's see if Walter can finish this guy off. I believe he can. You believe he can. We all believe he can. Because at this point it's just a simple tank. And as you can see, it's a 3-shot kill, which means Walter should be able to pick up the kill here. Quite easily, I might add. But we will see if he is actually able to. But it seems so far so good. There's not much that can still go wrong. Especially with multiple tanks, multiple lancers. Yeah, this is over. Very much over and done with. Mission complete, I know, I realized. So now we see that we've neutralized the tank. We only got a D, which I understand. I didn't do that well. A lot of people died. I wasn't efficient. Oh well. I will level up in between episodes, as has become normal. And I guess this is the last time we see Jaeger.
General Jaeger, the battalion has almost completely evacuated, sir. All right. Then you shall join with them at Randgrees. And tell this to His Grace. The Gallian militia are not to be underestimated. Yes, sir. You won't be coming with us, sir? No. I shall not be returning to the Empire again. I placed my lot on Maximilian's army as the swiftest means to reclaim Firald's sovereignty. I thought force could restore our home. That military might was a country's strength. But then I found myself fallen to the Gallian militia. That is when I realized they fight in order to protect their homes, their families. Their dedication to this land is the strength that shall preserve Gallia. Ah yes, tell His Grace another thing. True strength lies not in steel and powder. Valkov and the Marmota alone will not win this war. Sir, may the Valkyria watch over you. And you.
And with that, he is gone. And we will end this episode here. Have a wonderful day, a lovely evening, the best of afternoons, and of course a good morning. Goodbye.